Testing, testing. One, two, three. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Happy new energy. Happy New Year to everyone. Those that made it. Welcome to the Step Lively Show channel. It's been a while. To my two subscribers, that's I know it's been a while for my two subscribers, man. I know I ain't getting no content, you know what I'm saying? But we're back. Yeah, we'll get into all of that, you know what I mean? Me blocking my blessings, discouragement, all that. Then we get into the positive past negative, and then forward positivity, right? But I'm gonna also take you through a little journey that was currently presented to me, right? That kind of like shift my gears, change like my perspective to like my lifestyle moving forward, right? Some challenging situations that I've been facing health-wise, right? Now I'm healthy, but I have health issues, right? And with that being said, I have like a hip injury, right? Where I have arthritis now, 47, right? 48, birthday is this year, God willing. Round up in numbers, so, I'm 48 and I have arthritis in my right hip, right? So that's the premise of me shifting gears, right? Got the evaluation from the doctor, and they basically told me, you gotta get a hip replacement, dude. No alternatives, I asked about alternatives and they was like, no, it's just straight to the cutting. You don't want to feel this pain after, I explain my discomfort, my slight disability, because I'm pretty active. I consider myself, pretty active. I have this thing where I'll fuck around and say, I'm like an all-around athlete. You know what I'm saying? I play all sports, So skateboard, bike, whatever it is, Not to say that I've actually tried everything, but in my mind, I know I could do it if it was presented. But I did like a vast, like skateboard, bike, skates, regular skates, rollerblade, the regular degular. But as time progressed, we get older, and the decisions that we make, the diet, how we treat ourselves in the early stage will determine and manifest as we get older, right? Now, like I told you guys before, athletic, active. Not only like on the personal, but like in my employment mainly, right? Very active on my employment. I always either work like one job, those that know me, work two jobs, like, a little hustle on the side. I'm from New York, Brooklyn, so we get it like the foreigners do. You know what I'm saying? I think we can bang with the best of them. I ain't even gonna lie. But that's another topic. So I've been very active in my employment. Construction, cable running, retail, maintenance, porter work, hospitality, restaurant serving, food runner, bar backing, like, the list goes on. Cell tower work, so I've been very active, and I never chose a idle position, gig. Like I had like maybe like a couple of office jobs, through like the staffing agency, you know what I mean? But I know me, the air conditioner. All right, so I'm a summer baby, so they be having the air conditioner and be blasted, and that should be putting me to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And doing the work you would think would like stimulate, but like I'm sitting at me. This is me. I can't speak for everybody else, but this is there you go. That's me. Clumsy, awkward, some would say a little goofy, you know what I mean? But yeah. So damn, I just lost track. Get back. Shit. That shit fucked me up. So I said that's me. I was talking about my leg, active work, right? So I've been very active, right? So moving forward, my weight now, that's another thing. So I'm being active, right, with employment, and then like my diet wasn't the best diet. Okay, it was times where I swear I was eating like a fucking teenager, in high school, and as you get older, if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. You know what I mean? And you start losing muscle. I started losing muscle mass. I won't say struggle, but like my weight fluctuated. You know what I mean? So times where I was heavy, the heaviest I was at was like 298. That was like 2008, 2009. Got a colonic, and that's like another story. I'll come back to that. All right. So been active with employment. So like I said, like you get older, the diet wasn't the best, so I'm not getting the proper nutrients, right? Still working hard, beast mode, fucking machine. Got managers asking if I'm a fucking immigrant or some shit. That's the true story. But that's another topic, another story, another time. But yeah, so exerting my body. I'm not replenishing it properly. Time progressed, wear and tear, right? Sleeping in uncomfortable conditions, not always on the bed, laying on the hip, like on the floor, things like that, throughout time. So the duration of that's also wear and tear, right? So it's like a combination of things now, right? Weight fluctuating, malnutrition. Now, sometimes I used to OD. I used to be mad slim, though. I ain't even gonna lie, 'cause I used to get turned off. How I used to be so big. But any of it, slim down. Damn, I be losing ice. That's the thing too. I be losing track of thought. You know what I mean? So gotta give me a minute to get back. So we talked about that. The diet. All right, yeah. So the combination, we talk about memory loss. Go figure. So the combination of those things for me, right, throughout time duration or whatever. So now I would say I started feeling this pain in my hip. I would say around. It was definitely before the pandemic. So I would say like around like 2019-ish, 2020, right? Now that's when the pain started progressing, you know what I mean, a little aggressively, because I was working 2 full-time jobs at that time, right? I was working at iPic down on Fulton in the city, right? iPic movie theater, and I was doing 4 a.m. to 11 a.m., right? 4 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then I would go to my union job, porter work, like 7 minutes up the block. It was 7 minutes distance, right? So that was perfect. I skateboard straight up South Street. Boom, I'm right there, and I would work that gig from 12 to 8:30, right? When I was like throughout the pandemic until they shut down, iPick movie theater. Then I was just doing the porter inside the residential building, right? One Manhattan Square Plaza. That was like a new residential building, Lower East Side. So I started feeling, the pain a little more aggressively because again, I wasn't sleeping properly, right? So that was the thing. Working two jobs. Um, I'm in my place now, but I didn't have my place at that time. I was actually bouncing around. You know what I'm saying? I was unstable. Um, and when the pandemic hit, lost iPick, found the apartment, but no, 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 no.